Let's take a look around the Circuit of the Americas here in Austin, Texas. 3.425 miles, 20 corners, 2 DRS zones, and the longest run straight on the Formula One calendar. It is a joy of a circuit. Exit the last corner then and boot it hard as you come under acceleration and under power as well. Continue on uphill towards turn number 1. 8th gear flat out before a heavy braking zone as well. Drop down 3rd gear, tight inside line apex on the left hand side. Drop downhill now into the Mickey Mouse section of the track as well. The car meanders left then right again like Maggotts and Beckett at Silverstone. Requires a little bit of lifts as well to make sure everything stays the same on the circuit. And continues to push hard as they continue uphill into turns 7 and 8 as well. Keep hard on the power, and now through the tricky bump zone of the track at turn 10. MotoGP riders complain about it. Formula One do too before you into the hairpin then. Like turn 1, all the way down at turn 11, 2nd gear. Rise up the hill now once again down the longest straight in Formula One. DRS is at a maximum. The ERS is screaming its deployment energy as you hurtle down into the best overtaking spot on the track in towards turn 12. Brake at the 100-meter board, flick the car into the left, and then you're back on the power. 2 rights then as well do make a correct right turn into 15 and 16. Then 3 lefts back to back. You don't notice the first 2. It's the last one you need to notice coming into turn 16. 17 and 18 then, a long sweeping right-hander akin to what we see in Turkey of Formula One as well. 19 and 22 left-handers then easy to flick the car off the track and run out lap time like you do there. That's allowed this year by the stewards, but no culling elsewhere. Last corner, full throttle once again with the DRS open, and that is a lap of Austin, Texas.
Everybody, and a very warm welcome to the second race of F1 Academy. Today we did see a fantastic race in the morning where we saw Marta Garcia being crowned the inaugural F1 Academy champion, and today we got race 2 coming up where the top 8 get reversed, and we've got Al Khabasi starting on the pole position, and we got 2 of the main championship rivals fighting for second position. Buddha as well, rated against second with Al Khabasi in third too. And Marty not that far behind them. We got myself, Jess Ball, in the commentary box, and joining me once again, it's not Megan this time because she can't make it. We got Josh back in the commentary box. Josh, it was a great first race. Are we excited for the second one with Hamada on pole position?
Mega, very much as well. Al Khabasi on pole position as well. Just missed out on the title, but reverse grid's looking strong. Looking forward to this one. Marta Garcia can just go for it now. She's won the title. Bianca Bustamante starting in 3rd position, the McLaren development driver. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to this race as well coming up. Only 8 laps, so a nice short sprint.
Yes, let's run through your grid from last to first. We've got Meiti Perez starting in 50th position. She was the slowest out there. Then we got Carrie in 40, Megan Gilk in 30th position. In 11th and 12th, we've got Emily De Hus and Ama Al Khabasi sharing a road there, both from MP Motorsport. In 10th, we got Laura Lovin-Fossey, and 9th, we got Chloe Grant. And this is where the grid gets reversed. Marta Garcia, who won the race in 8th, would now be put in 7th. In 6th place, we've got Nora Marti, and in 5th, we've got Lena Buller. Both of them are contenders for second place in the championship. Jess Edgar will be starting for the pole sitter for tomorrow's race. Bianca Bustamante in 3rd. On our front row this evening is Chloe Chong and Hamada Al Khabasi. Hamada is looking to score major points in her quest to become second in the driver's title. And in terms of our team's championship, there's a 10-point swing on Prema's favour after a really strong showing from Prema in the first race this afternoon. Only 10 points are awarded for the winner this time, though, and only the top 8 score points. Second place gets 8 points, and it's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 points respectively. They get the fastest lap as well, points, so in total a maximum of 11 points available for race 2. And even though there's only 8 laps and less points available, there's still points that can count towards the championship, and we're about to go into the formation lap.
Yep, coming into it as well with the parade laps as well. This is going to be crucial. Get those tyres up to temperature we saw this morning with good pass semantic.
You have the pace naturally, just do what you know how to do, it's enough. And never back down, never what?
Never give up!
Never back down, never what?
Never give up!
I absolutely love that. That's my mantra as well, to be honest. Yeah, let's hear from the rest of our punditry team as well. Where we didn't start with him last time, but we'll start with him now. Josh T's in the pit lane as well. Race 1 was an absolute cracker, apart from the safety car. Are we expected to see the same right now? Hello?
Josh T.
You're on mute. He is not here, so we'll speak to Omi. I'm going to ask exactly the same question, but to you instead. What are you looking forward to race 2?
Looking forward, as usual, to the battle down to the first corner. Hopefully it's going to be exciting, and then how the race progresses with all of them trying to make some overtakes. It's going to be interesting to see can Chloe Chong try and challenge Hamza Al Khabaisi at the front of the field. Really going to be an exciting race, so I cannot wait for this one to get underway.
Yes, the formation lap is on. We got through the grid, which was great to see, and we are about to get running. The F4 cars will be running currently in the F1 Academy Series, but don't forget, next season we'll be back with the F1 calendar starting at Saudi Arabia, and then it'll be a couple of months break in between. Obviously, we're going to be racing at tracks such as Qatar, Abu Dhabi, Miami, and loads of other stuff. We're not going to be racing in Austin. It'll be the last season it does so as well. Certain drivers won't be old enough to take part in F1 Academy because they're too old. So the person who's currently in second in the championship, she won't be able to take part. But let's hear from P3.
So now Q1, actually we're P1, P2. I set the third fastest lap time, but unfortunately just by a millimeter, we had a track limit, and my fastest lap time was deleted. So I was brought down to P6 and P3 for the first grid. So yeah, I was pretty disappointed by that. But in the end, I think the pace was there.
Something felt different about this qualifying, a lot more calm. Felt like I've matured a lot this year, and I just put it all together. I think just a lot of hard work, effort. I really like this track, and the whole team's been great and just supporting me and guiding me through those tough times as well this year, because it's definitely not been a smooth road.
And P1.
Up front, it's really, really close, so just a few tenths it would have bumped me up a lot, but yeah, I struggled a bit with a lot of oversteer, and I had a bit of traffic in the first quali, but I'm really happy with the result anyways. We'll start pole for race 2. It's good to start pole here at this track, so yeah, we'll push.
We saw Garcia get a good start in race 1. I'm used to saying sprint race, but it's not the sprint race, it's race 1. The only difference compared to race 1 and race 2, the track has been rubbing in a lot. The F1 cars were racing earlier on as well, so some of the drivers should be able to find a bit more grip than we saw this morning, and plus it's getting on towards evening here at COTA.
Yep, so the track cooler, nice for the conditions. I was saying earlier before Bianca interrupted on the team radio, we saw this morning Marta Garcia, her tyres went off in the last few laps, and Abby Pulling was on a tyre-saving mission, so she was able to keep up there throughout the race and attack on the last lap. So expect the same, but it's all out now, isn't it? Just only 8 laps, and if we get a safety car that can play into it, there's Jess Hawkins with their Stetson. give us a wave. Hello, Jess. But yeah, I reckon we could be in for a very interesting run. 8 laps, flat out. Race 2 is always the dramatic one for F1 Academy, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we're going to have an exciting run up towards turn 1. My money will be on Chloe Chang on the inside line, getting ahead of Amanda Alcobazi in towards the first corner from the MP Motorsports. Watch out though for Jessica Edgar, who's falling back in the field as well. She starts 4th on the grid. Inside line towards turn 1. Unfortunately, Bianca Bustamante, the other Prema, 3rd on the grid. Normal racing line, but that's an outside line that often gets forced out at turn 1. It's going to be fun.
Yes, Bianca actually originally qualified 3rd for race 1, but she got her lap time deleted. I think Chloe Chong had the same, but then it got reinstated as well. So good chances for those drivers to show their worth as well. Hopefully no delays, please, because otherwise we'll be delayed to the sprint race and I'm going to cry because I need my beauty sleep, thank you very much. But everyone has got to their grid slots. Hopefully all just waiting for one other driver because no one's running the green flag yet.
They're all just falling up a few more. It's like they've stopped to position clear on the boards. Now they're all in position.
Okay, the green flag is waving. The 5 red lights are coming on. 3, 4, 5, pause.
Oh!
And we are going F1 Academy, and we got a stall. We got a stall for one of the Prema cars. I'm a bit worried it could be
Bianca.
Garcia, but we'll see as we head towards turn number 1. One of the MP Motorsports cars got a really good start over the Prema then. So that is great to see Jess Edgar trying to get on the inside of Buller, heading towards the S's section, reminiscent of Maggots, Beckett and Chapel, and Jess Edgar getting the upper hand of Marty in front as well. So our pole sitter doing a great job, Alcobazi. Chong staying there, and Bianca in 3rd.
No, Bianca's down. Bianca's still on the grid. That was the Prema who didn't get away.
That's Bianca.
Yeah, did not get away as well. So it's the other one who's up into 2nd position on the Prema. It's Chloe Chong who's taken 2nd position, the 14th. Bianca just stalled it. She did exactly what Marty did this morning. Let the clutch go a little bit before the lights went out and just stalled it. So exactly as we were worried about, now we've got all sorts of drama and a lockup coming in as well for Nira Marti, and that is Marta Garcia having to do almost a stop-start, and there goes Abby pulling off the grass.
Yeah, Abby Pullish dropped down a few places. Lauren Fossey had a very good start. I think she started like 9th or 10th, and now she's up to 7th, so she's having a race of her life currently in 7th position, but Abby Pulling is having none of that as she tries to get down the inside in towards turn number 12. That's a late lunge from, it looks like, the number 14.
Everyone's
is
running
that
wise.
Garcia?
Yeah. That 14's Chloe Chong. Garcia's in the 15. And there's more drama.
It's very, very confusing. We're trying to get used to all these liveries, so apologies, everyone. But Edgar trying to get past, looks like, no, wait, hang on. The timings haven't updated, so that's very, very confusing because I'm
they've
sure.
Stopped, yeah. Timings haven't updated because that's not Edgar. So the timings have stalled. So that's why because look, Bustamante still in 3rd position. That's wrong. So the timing graphics are wrong. They need to update as we come across the line to start lap 2. And who's that running wide at the back as well?
Oh, someone's gone off the track.
I think
They're
that's...
taking an interesting
Here we go.
level track limits, but yeah, there we go. That's so it's Howe in 1st, so we got Buller in 2nd, then we got Chloe Chong in 3rd, then it's Johnny Edgar in 4th. I think. No, that's still not right.
Yeah, Jess Edgar.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
So she's moved
We
up.
got there in the end, Josh. Bloody hell.
With no live timing as well, we're having to rely on the TV pictures, and when that fails on us, everything fails. It's really hard to keep across in it. But look at this from Jessica Edgar, as you said, the cousin of Johnny Edgar, right behind Chloe Chong for 3rd position to the Mickey Mouse section. And look at that, Chloe's just twitching a little bit. Jess is all over the back, and she's going to have an attack, I think, coming up in towards turn 8 and 9.
That is good practice for her for the race tomorrow, where the maximum points are on offer, and she's going to be starting at pole position. What a great pole position lap she produced in qualifying 2. But she's definitely going to be practicing her battles right now, trying to get that podium away from Chloe Chong. And Chloe Chong, maybe not used to being up where she is right now, but Jess Edgar, a very talented driver in the Carlin car. I wonder where she's going to be next season. But the top 2 pulling away up the back straight. Let's see what Jess Edgar can do as she pulls to the inside, heading towards turn 11 and 12. Doesn't look like Buller's going to challenge for the lead into turn 12 either, but not Johnny Edgar, sorry, it's Jess Edgar, same initials, up to third place. So she's up on the podium right now and could set a chance for getting Buller and Al-Kabasi for the lead of this race. And I believe Bustamante got going in the end.
Yep.
And the one who also had a bad start was Al-Kabasi. She is in last place after starting 12th.
Disastrous start then for everybody at the moment. It's not helping that both Amanda and Amanda are in the same team as, look at Abby Pulling running in 7th position right behind Marta Garcia. These two continuing on their battle from this morning's opening race and closing in again. And there goes Maria Marti trying to have a look on Chloe Chong over 4th position. Edgar stayed, I'm almost tempted to say Johnny Edgar, it's Jess Edgar. Cousins, of course, 3rd position. But Lena Buller now is a second back. But Amanda Al-Kabasi leading this race brilliantly as they all continue up to turn 1. There's the move on the inside line for Maria Marti. Oh, is that a wing broken for Marti? No, Garcia.
Yeah, it looks like someone lost it there as well. And Megan Gilks is dropped into 12th place.
Gilks is, I think, is she in the pits? What's happened to her? She's dropped way back, but I think Marta Garcia's got a broken front wing on that Prema. The champion, she's losing a lot of time, and that's going to put Abby Pulling right behind her. So, look, there it is. Look, yeah, it's broken. It's on the front left.
And even though the Drivers' Championship is decided, the Teams' Championship is definitely not, and that's costing huge championship points to Prema right now. MP Motorsports are doing a lot better than Prema, even though with Chloe Chong in at 4th spot as well. We've got the likes of Carlin in 3rd and Buller and ART in 2nd position. So we've got a replay then of the start. So that's Al-Kabasi in P1 and we've got Chloe Chong in P2. But Bustamante just couldn't get off the line. And someone else, Andy, saw that was Al-Kabasi, I think, in the background that couldn't get going. But everyone else did as well. They all made through turn 1 cleanly. I wonder if this is going to be the same in the sprint race. We don't want a George Russell Carlos Sainz repeat of last year. A lock-up, though, from the likes of Marty and one of the other Premas as well. That could really hurt their tyres later on as well. And we know that Garcia was running out of tyre life towards the end. And they don't have long to pretty much save their tyres, really. So they just got to get a move on.
Yep, there's 3 of 8 already in this one. Buller's done a 2:09.460. She's moving within 8/10 of Amanda Al-Kabasi as well. But yeah, just there's Tio Pocher watching on. Just to touch back on that, thumbs up to him. Great reactions, got to be said, as well from Lena Buller. Pulled amazingly to the inside line, got ahead of the stalled Bianca Bustamante. So perfect reactions from her, and she used the opportunity as she does another fastest lap, moves in 7/10. And there's Amanda now to turn 1. Jess Edgar in 3rd. And yeah, that front wing hanging on and not causing too much of a problem. But Abby Pulling, if the Alpine team at Rodin Carling as well are smart, they would have been on the radio to her saying, yeah, by the way, that's got a problem. You might want to have a go. Oh, and here it is. She's already had a go, Jess, down to turn 11.
Yep, she's going to go for a late lunge as well, and I could pretty much hear myself. It's very distracting.
Sorry.
But Garcia under huge trouble, and looks like Garcia stays ahead for the double right-hander.
Off track
or
as
double
well.
left-hander, whatever you like to call it. That's hard. No, Abby Pulling stays behind for now. But I think it's a question of when rather than if at this point. If she doesn't get past, black and orange flag for Garcia, so Garcia has to come in.
Look at Marty on the inside line, making a move on Chong finally. Chong's going to get the cut back. But interesting enough that Abby Pulling's now going to move up a couple of positions. She's going to allow these two to fight up front. And look at that, Chong's going to go right back, but she's going to tow Marty. This is going to be a bit chaotic here. They don't want to run each other off the track. They've got the title to think about in the Constructors.
Yeah, they're going to go 4 wide almost into turn 11 and 12. You don't want to be doing that as Chloe Chong trying to cover off the outside line into that corner, and Marty can almost take advantage of that as well. Here goes Abby Pulling side by side with Garcia at the moment. Abby Pulling knows that Garcia needs to come in because she's got that black and orange flag. Here comes the move on turn 15 and 16. Oh, she almost hit Marty there, but great job to get that car stopped in time. So that's pulling that up into 6th place, and good points for her in the championship. Garcia radio.
Okay, Marta, box this lap. You have the front wing broken. Box this lap. You have orange and black.
don't think she knew.
No.
I don't think she knew about the front wing damage, so I think she kept going. And then obviously the stewards was like, nope, that's not safe enough. So there she comes in. So that promotes Love and Fossey up a position, and also I'm just trying to see who else.
Everyone.
Chloe Grant having a good race after starting pretty much not finishing in at the main race in race 1 earlier. So that's some good points. Actually, don't forget early top 8 score points. So at the moment, Chloe Grant is on the last point, and also we got De Hughes fighting for the last point as well. Let's hope we don't get a repeat from earlier on. And by the way, Bianca, good comeback so far. She's only 10th at the moment.
Yeah, Bustamante's really, and that was 10 seconds back as well, remember? So she was on those opening laps, so really strong fight back from Bianca. Oh, very wide there from Chloe Chung. And look at the line that we're seeing from Nia to Marty, and Abby Pulling's going with her. These three battling over 4, 5, and 6, really close together. And Abby's going to take the pair of them if they're not careful into on the inside line to 11. Look at that, already thinking about it. And going defensive goes Marty.
Yeah, Marty's going very defensive, but that's probably not going to work, Sunshine, and she's probably going to get 2 into 1.
Oh!
Abby Pulling almost goes off the track once again as they go downhill. Now it goes uphill. Be interested to see how the F1 cars do later on in the sunset. But Marty gets a lovely slipstream from Abby Pulling as they head towards turn 11 and the 12. But look like Abby Pulling just about gets the edgeway, or maybe not. This is an incredible race between the two of them as well. Abby Pulling's got to try and come to the outside as well on Marty. And we also got Marty's teammate right behind as well. That could be used as teamwork as well, because we've got two we got MP Motorsports up there near the top. We've got Carlin as well. And I'm just seeing Garcia's front wing.
She's out.
Oh, she's out the race.
Well, they must not want to risk anything going for later. They've already won the title, so they must not want to risk it for race 3 tomorrow morning. Sensible idea. Don't go out there and risk a wing that could be crucial for the title. But look at that. Amanda now 1.3 seconds ahead of Lena Buller, so it's a battle for 3rd. Well, actually, not even that. It's a battle for 4th, isn't it? But Abby Pulling's got to get the move done now towards turn 1. She's got the slipstream. She should be able to pull through.
I'm liking what Pulling is doing at the moment. She's saving her tyres beautifully, but she's having to push more in this race than in the actual first race as well. But if she could do that now, then she's going to potentially do well in race 3 tomorrow. But she's going to start a bit lower than what she was in race 1. So this is, again, good practice for her as well. If she could get a podium here this evening, that would be incredible news for possible chances of her getting picked once again for a seat next season. Pulling no gets team radio.
You're off track.
He's just complaining about track limits.
So the engineer was saying that they probably went off the track too much, and the stewards haven't picked up on it though.
No, nothing.
Yeah, so I'm guessing obviously.
Oh, Bianca!
Oh, we got one of the Bramers going up the inside and towards turn 10, and we got Abby Pulling could try and get Marty once again.
Yeah, Marty dove through. So when we were looking at Bianca, Marty slipped through on the inside line. Abby went too deep, and now she's going to fight back. But Bianca's got a great run. She's up to 8th, and here comes Abby again.
Yeah, Abby once again then in towards turn 11. Bianca having a good comeback actually, but I think he's going to be passed by Chloe Grant once more for the fight for the final point. It's a lot better racing compared to what we saw in race 1. We're actually getting more racing and more laps racing than we did in race 1.
Yeah, only got 6 this morning, didn't we? We're getting 8 now. We had a 12-lap race, but 6 of them were behind the safety car for some unknown reason. So this is actually a better. This is a better showcase.
Stupid.
Yeah, this is a better showcase, I think, of what the F1 Academy is. I'm liking it. It's better than the 30 minutes we had of W Series. I still think we should only have 2 races though next year.
Yeah, because 3 is too much in my opinion.
Yeah, it's overkill.
I think race 1, top 8 reversed, and about half the laps of and then race 2, normal race, and I think it should be a 30-minute qualifying session because 15 is not a lot to get.
Yeah.
Because qualifying was just not long at all. We didn't get a chance to really talk about and get some laps in really. So I think they should take some bits of W Series and try and do that. But we got some battles once again. It looks like the number 16 trying to make their way through the field once again.
Bianca trying to pass Lola Lovin for us there as well around the outside through 1 and 2. Bianca's really on their charge here. Where's she gone down
Oh,
to?
that was very close towards the S's on for 7th place right now.
Bianca stalled on the grid. She's back in the points, as you mentioned earlier, Jess, going down to 8th. She's P8. She's tacking 7th.
Well, that is why McLaren have thought her of a star of the future. This is why. And it is proven to McLaren that they've made the right decision on hiring her for next year in the development programme. I mean, obviously we had Emma Gilmore's the first ever female McLaren driver, and then we got Bianca in the fold as well.
Oh, and that's
and
a late.
This is Abby pulling very late lunge. Oh, lock up as well. Oh, that could have been a great move from her, but without that lock up, she lost a lot of time. Chloe Chong's going to fight back here as well, and Marty going side by side, using every ounce of pace right here in the phenomenal lap of this Z1 Academy race. We got Bianca fighting with the other Prima car, well, the other car as well of Love. So Bustamante still in 7th. Oh, I think Abby Pulley's going to get 4th. Yeah, she's going to get 4th. Whoa.
Abby's through, and Chong's under pressure now as well, coming from Nira Marty. Marty's on the inside line, holding that line, and look at that. Chong's gone down 2 places in 1 corner. Fantastic from Abby. Bianca's still battling with Lola Love in Fosse. Brilliant.
Yeah, and also we've got Chloe Grant in there as well. Chloe, it's not over Chloe Grant. She can still get points, but Bianca up to 7th. Bianca up to 7th. I guess we're going to get the replay now.
Yes.
So that is Chloe Chong off. How does she not hit Marty there? That's incredible car control from Chloe.
That was almost like she came back up right in the side swipe as well, and that's Bianca off the track, back up into 7th position. Lola is now under pressure from, is that Grant? Did you say, no, is it Chloe Grant or is it Megan Gilks?
No, it's Chloe Grant going for the final point.
Yeah.
And don't forget, she was out because she got sideswiped into turn 1 earlier, remember? She was boxed in, if I remember.
Yeah. Chloe Grace Moretz, the actress, is going to wave the flag in a minute. Amanda Alcabasi is going to win.
There's been one driver that's keeping it under control. We haven't even seen her throughout this race because she's been doing everything perfectly.
This is going to be brilliant from Amanda Alcabasi.
Especially with the championship as well. She was currently sitting 3rd and she was only about 9 or 8 points behind Buller. And where's Buller now?
So won't be able to speak at the end of the race, but my opinion, good race and absolutely deserved by Hamda Alcabasi.
Oh, thank you, Omi.
Well, I thought I'd give at least some kind of input there.
Yeah, thank you. We'll let you get on what you need to do now, then, so I know not to ask you again later on as well, but that's probably good because it is a tight turnaround between this and the build-up as well.
That was really cleverly done.
Really clever. It's going to be her 4th win.
I think that was a Hulkenberg see you later, Josh, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's going to be her 4th win of the year, Jess, which I think is going to be brilliant from Amanda. She's been so good, so competitive. Abby really has done well in 4th position as well. But Amanda Alcabasi, you can't deny, the 21-year-old from the United Arab Emirates outshone everybody in race 2. 2 seconds clear to Lena Buller. I'm gobsmacked. That's brilliant. Brilliant.
I don't think she's won a race 2 before, but she has won race 1 before in the F1 Academy. But a win's a win at the end of the day. She started the reverse grid from pole position and she delivered. She wins race 2 in Kota where it really matters under the F1 crowd. Hamada Alcabasi wins and takes 10 championship points. I'm not sure who gets fastest lap actually.
There!
Buller takes 2nd.
Pulling got it the last lap, Jess. Pulling got the fastest lap.
Ooh. But it's not over yet, so we've got Edgar who gets on the podium. That's going to be confidence going into race 3 tomorrow where 4 points were on offer. We got Marty in 5th, Chloe in 6th. Bianca, after stalling on the grid and was dead last, recovers to 7th spot. Well done, Bianca. And Lovin Fosse gets the final point.
That's great.
And only Garcia did not finish.
What a series. It's just too good, isn't it? Too good a series.
And here's our race winners team radio.
So P1, that's P1. Good job, good job. Well deserved, well deserved. Very happy for you.
Yeah, thank you. That was good. Yeah, so happy. Good job, guys.
That's like an Oscar Piastri style radio where it was like, oh, yeah, I won, okay.
Yeah, Not exactly as big as I thought it would be. For the MPs,
Yeah.
it's great because it puts them right there with the Bremers for the last race.
Yeah, which we could go down to the wire. I'm glad I'm not going to be there actually for that. So I think after seeing race 2, it's going to be spectacular.
We
But
will.
I will be covering the whole season next season though, so
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Hopefully, we'll actually have a timing screen for that.
Yeah, hopefully. Otherwise, I'm going to be begging F1 Academy to the day I die, saying live timing question mark, live timing question mark.
I did send them a tweet, but they didn't answer.
Oh, I said a tweet as well, and guess what? They didn't answer.
Jess Edgar, P3. She starts on pole tomorrow as well. That's going to be impressive.
I think she's going to win tomorrow.
I think so too, yeah.
Look, everybody that started on pole has had a good start.
Oh, Stephen said Manchester United lead 2-1 against Sheffield.
Spoiler.
Yeah, spoilers.
Yeah, I don't watch football, so is Josh T? Are you still around?
Hello.
Hello. What are your thoughts on the race?
An absolutely amazing race. Unfortunate for Garcia. They obviously didn't want to risk it. I think I did see a spare front wing there, but they don't want to risk it just in case it happens tomorrow as well. But a good race. We've now got to look forward to the F1 sprint in an hour's time.
Yeah, starting at 11 o'clock UK time, so if you're still awake, hopefully you would anyway, you'll probably try and keep us awake very, very soon, but we had Garcia win race 1, while she didn't finish race 2. We've got El Kabasi, who's third in the championship, is able to close in the gap to Buller to take the second championship fight to the final race. And we've got the Sauber Academy driver there as well, but celebrations for the team coming through as well. And I don't think any of the F1 drivers are there because obviously they're preparing for their own sprint race a bit later on. So I won't be surprised if we see some, but probably not all of them. But yeah, I didn't know Buller was from Sauber Academy until I looked at it. So sorry I didn't talk about you yesterday, Buller. So it's Alpine, Sauber, and McLaren. Maybe Mercedes, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Mercedes should have someone from F1 Academy there, but they will next year though, weren't they? I'm just trying to think who it would be, but now we can see the emotions from Al Kabati. That's what we're talking about.
Looking good, looking strong. Jess watching on as well, keeping up there, looking good. Strong performance. Liking this, what we're seeing on the championship, liking the series.
Shame we didn't cover all of it, but at least it's all getting streamed next season.
I'm looking forward to hearing the
These
interviews actually. Go on, Jess.
These girls definitely deserve this coverage, to be honest, because I have to say they can prove that there hasn't been any serious crashes in race 2, which is amazing, and that's going to put, I think, a lot of F1 teams on watch for the future to see which of those drivers they want in their academy teams, maybe to do some F1 testing in the future as well, just like we saw with Jess Hawkins in Hungary. And I mean, we've got the two Jesses, I think, speaking to each other.
Yeah.
Very nice. Not me, of course. I'm here, hi.
Really
And it must
bizarre.
be quite hot there, or is it raining, or is it just hot? I think it might be hot, actually. They're trying to keep in the shade, it looks like, ready for the F1 sprint later on. And are we hearing from P1, or we're not, because it's not the champion?
I think Naomi's there.
Yeah, I do see Naomi with P1 talking in the media van.
Here from our winner, Hamda Al-Kabasi, who's talking to Naomi Schiff.
Hamda, a huge congratulations. Another win to add to your long list of wins. And you did it in front of this fantastic crowd out here in Austin. How was that?
Yeah, it was really good. I'm really happy. I mean, the pace is there, no doubt. It's just, we started off a bit rough, I would say, but you know, in the end, we can see that the pace is there, and I was able to lead and pull a gap. So I'm really happy about it, and yeah, I look forward to tomorrow.
Well, Lena was putting some pressure on you there the whole race through. She didn't let go, and you two are fighting for second place in the title.
Yeah.
So how much pressure did that put on you?
Yeah, I saw her coming, but I didn't think she would be there already in the first lap, so it was a bit of a shock, but when I saw her, I decided to keep pushing. I got a deja vu moment from Zandvoort, where she was also pressuring me there, so yeah, I was just like head forward, keep pushing, and yeah, it worked out.
Well, there's one more race tomorrow, so you still are in that fight for second place. What are you going to do to achieve it?
Yeah, we will start P6 a bit far down, so I hope, you know, we can pull a good fight and try to focus on gaining positions as much as possible. Anything can happen, so I hope I'm able to get a podium step tomorrow as well.
Well, congratulations and good luck for tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, she's proven that she could pull the gap to P2 in the race then as well. Her starting P6 tomorrow. I think without be pulling, almost getting that podium. I think Al-Khabaisi, we said it wrong. It's Khabaisi, not Khabasi. Khabaisi. I think she could probably challenge for the podium. And we have 12 laps of racing action to happen tomorrow. Let's hope no safety cars. And we could have an interesting fight for P2 on our hands. Well, we know the championship fight's over, but P2 is definitely not.
Keeping an eye on them, aren't we? Making sure it's all okay and all good. On the running order. Interesting run around. Really going to be an interesting race. Let's hear from the drivers. They're not talking much, are they? But
no.
I think race 3 is going to be a lot of fun. Just looking at the clock and thinking we're on air soon, aren't we? Ready for the next one.
Do you know what time the pit lane opens for the sprint?
I think it's about pit lane opens at 1/2 the hour. 1/2 the hour.
So I guess we could start at like
25.
20 past.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. For the F1 sprint.
Yeah, I think they don't need as long because they've got no national anthems or anything, or no grid walks.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's hear from the call down. I don't think they're going to talk much anyway.
Hamda Al-Khabaisi joins them. Not very chatty in the cool down rooms. I normally like this bit because it gives me a rest, but no. They're going to make me work, aren't they? I can tell you some more information though, because the team championship.
It's a little bit.
Yeah, we can hear a little bit from the cool down room.
Impossible, you know.
Oh no.
What's up, Jess?
Rugby.
Oh, South Africa winning?
Spoiler alert, they've won by 1 point.
No! Oh no! No, that's unfair.
That was it was so close. I think they're going to either go against New Zealand or... Yeah, they could go against New Zealand because our New Zealand wiped the floor of Argentina. Sorry about that, guys, if you were still watching this, but I don't think many people were watching this anyway, so that's fine.
We've just done a race in front of a packed-out Circuit of the Americas.
Hey!
Brilliant.
That's great to see that they're still there. And that is why F1 Academy should be on a F1 race weekend to get more exposure.
That means on Friday at 8 PM we face Argentina in third place play.
England versus Argentina in a rugby match.
Yeah, not good. But rugby aside, we've got our podium sitters then. Jess Edgar in P2. Lena Buller takes second place as well. Great drive from her. It is Hamda Al-Khabaisi, sorry, that takes the top step of the podium for race 2, 10 championship points. And the winning national anthem plays right now. could barely hear the anthem now, or is it just me?
There's a flyover, I think, at the same time. There's something going on there. I couldn't hear it either.
Yeah,
Maybe,
Gail King
I
presenting the
think.
trophies this time.
Wonderful
I think
woman.
They've got to feed it into the TV, but they fed it into the circuit PA, but not the TV.
Ah, yeah. Gail King's a wonderful journalist, wonderful writer. Brilliant, actually, to see her on the podium.
Yeah, as well. You obviously saw George Russell earlier on.
Clever.
It's time for the non-champagne to fly away. Oh, no, they're not doing it. Okay.
Well, it's clever because Amanda Akabasi is from the United Arab Emirates. Of course, they don't drink. It's illegal. So, yeah, that's quite clever. She ran off the podium there. That's quite clever.
That was good. Fair play. I think she's done it in many others as well, because it wasn't her first one as well, but yeah, we did get to say the famous "It's Champagne Time" because some of them are not old enough actually. But before we head off to have a bit of a break before the sprint coming up as well, let's get our final thoughts from our punchy team. Not from Omi because Omi is not it. But actually, no. Before that, let's go through race 2's results then, with Hamida Al-Khabaisi winning, with Lena Buller in second. Jess Edgar rounds up the podium. She'll be starting on pole tomorrow. Know how she could do that. Abby Pudding will be starting 4th. Lorraine Marty 5th. Chloe Chong finishes 6th. Bianca, good recovery in 7th. Lola Lovin, I don't know what happened to my camera there. I do apologise. Chloe Grant in 9th and Emily DeHus in 10th. And go for the rest of your order when they decide to load. There we go. And then we got Carrie Schreiner in 11th. I'm just trying to sort my camera. Just give me a second.
No worries.
Marty Carrez in 12th. Megan Giltz in 13th. The other Al-Khabaisi in 14th. And our only retirement, Garcia with a broken front wing, and she didn't really want to do anything about it for race 3. Now we can ask final thoughts from our punchy team. I'll start with Josh T. for first thoughts on the sprint coming up for the F1. Who do you think's gonna surprise you?
No comment still. Let's just say I'm fine after the defeat. England versus South Africa. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine. Anyway, F1 Academy, yeah, a good race. Hopefully we will have the same tomorrow, 3:25 for that one, around that time, 3:30-ish. But of course we've got the sprint coming up within the hour. Formation lap starts at 11 p.m. for that one. But yep, a good race. I'm now going to go hide and sulk in a corner once more.
So am I, to be honest. Josh B, final thoughts on the race and your thoughts going into the F1 sprint and race 3 tomorrow?
Cracking race from Al-Khabaisi. Fantastic 4th win of the year. I thought Jess Edgar's going to really impress us going into tomorrow's race 3. She starts on pole. I think you're right. She's going to win it. Going into the sprint race coming up soon, I think we're going to be in for a thriller. Leclerc versus Verstappen today. Tomorrow it's Lando versus Leclerc into turn 1. My money, it's hard to say. Lewis, I think, will take the sprint. I've got this feeling like Max and Charles are not going to make it through turn 1 and 2, so I'm thinking Lewis could take it.
Oh, we have seen a Ferrari come into contact with somebody in turn 1, so that could happen. For Max Gallagher, we hope that it doesn't happen then. So 2 races down in F1 Academy. A driver's champion has been crowned, but we still got the team's championship to decide between Prema and MP Motorsport. Prema not doing so well, but MP Motorsport with Al-Khabaisi's win definitely one step closer to potentially be crowned team's champions. Josh B and Megan will join you around about 3:25 tomorrow for race 3, the final round of F1 Academy. But join us in around about 20 minutes time for the sprint, where we take you through the build-up when the pit lane opens and then lights out at 11 p.m. Thanks for your company. See you in 25 minutes for the F1 sprint. Bye-bye.